step back to Pandora's Key, because I didn't see that one on Amazon. Is that still available someplace?
I think it is. I think I haven't, it's funny, I haven't looked in a while. I thought I should go back and read it and see where I was and what I'm doing now compared to then. But yeah, it was about a descendant of Pandora who doesn't know she's a descendant, but she's been tasked with protecting the final fury that's still in Pandora's box, which is annihilation. And so there's a secret society trying to find the box, and she's coming into her own and realizing she has these magical abilities and learning who she is during that process. So it was the first in a trilogy, and I've written the second two, but I haven't done anything with them yet.
What are you waiting for?
I've been a little busy. Just a little.
So you threw that one up just with KDP or?
Yes, I just put it up on Amazon, and it ended up getting enough attention that I ended up with an agent.
So if you don't mind me asking, what's enough attention? What does that look like?
Gosh, I'm trying to remember back. I know it was like in the top 5 in its category for quite a while, and in like the top maybe 5,000 for a fair amount of time. And I think it was just that mythology stories were very popular then, and when I wrote it, they weren't, and so they were just kind of becoming popular, and so I threw it up there, and I think people thought, well, I just read this other mythology story, here's one, and look how cheap it is. I'll just get it and see what I think, and people liked it.
You were in the top 5 for an extended period of time. Wasn't it just rain and money at the Richardson Fischer's household? No?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
I guess that answers that question.
Yeah.
Because my next question was going to be, if you're in the top 5, why not? And you've already written those other 2 books. Why not get them all out there and triple your return, theoretically?
Once I got an agent, and then we started talking about next project, and I just dove into the next one and kind of left that behind. I was so excited about telling the next story that I didn't go back to it. So I will at some point. I have like 2 or 3 more things that I'm working on or writing now, and then I figure when there's a break, I'll go back.
Gotcha. And so what was it that you said the agent reached out to you because you were doing so well?
Well, so I reached out to a bunch of agents and wrote letters and said, hey, look at me. look at this banner or whatever that's on Amazon. And so, a handful of agents wrote back. I mean, you know what this process is like. You have a big Excel spreadsheet and 10 people say no, and you send 10 more queries out. And ultimately, I found an agent who wanted to represent me. So I just went from there. And I'm no longer with that agent because we just went in different directions, and I found someone who kind of wanted to represent what I want to write now.
So when you went to the agents, were you pitching did you already have When Elephants Fly in mind, or?
I had it written.
Okay, so it was a traditional query. Just by the way, I'm already a big deal, so that makes things easier.
I'm this much of a big Look, it was a big deal for a month or 2. I just sent them that manuscript, the When Elephants Fly manuscript, and then when it took a while. I think it took 7 or 8 months of full-time querying. I mean, I really just tried not to take it personally, and I think. Like I saw when you sent a list of questions and you were saying what advice to give writers, if you believe in your story, and if you're, a decent writer and you've got a cohesive, good story, you have to believe in it, and then you have to look at querying like a numbers game, because that's what it is. Because that's why they make chocolate and vanilla. Not everybody loves everything. I love zombies. I know you love zombies. Not everyone loves zombies. You're going to query some agents who are going to say no. But I just 10 queries went out, 8 rejections came back, maybe 1 I'll look at a partial, and I just kept sending.
Gotcha. So